What's going on, guys? Power GPU here. Today I did a little testing at work, which was pretty fun. Literally, it made my GTX Titan scream like a little girl. And pretty much what I went ahead and did is that we got the new 4K TVs in today. So running 3840 by 2160p. And I did some benchmarks. I went ahead and ran Unigine Heaven with no AA. Then I ran Unigine Heaven Valley with 8 times AA and then with no AA. Pretty much the reason why I did the 8 times AA on the Unigine Heaven Valley, or on Unigine Heaven, and I averaged 11.2 at 8 times AA, and my minimum was around, I think, 3. I forgot to save it, but anyways, these are the results at 3840 by 2160 with no anti-aliasing, but everything on extreme, ultra preset. It averaged 20.6, a minimum of 66, and a max of 42.2. VRAM wise, with no AA, it was about 1.5 gigs of VRAM. With 8 times AA, I was around 2.4, 2.5 gigs of VRAM, which is quite a bit. I mean, that's a pretty big jump. So that's Unigine Heaven. Let's go to Unigine Valley. Unigine Valley, as you can see, this is with 8 times AA. I averaged 17.0. My minimum was 11.5. And my max was 32.2. Again, all these benchmarks you see are all at stock settings. No overclocking. So all completely stock. And again, this was like around 2.5 gigs of VRAM as well. And then I did Unigine Valley with no AA, which I was pretty surprised it did pretty good on this one. Of course, Valley is not as intense as Unigine Heaven. This one was 29.8 on average, minimum was 18.3, and max was 51.7. So if a game with those graphics, yes, it would be pretty playable, pretty decent. It'd be running pretty much at console FPS 30, FPS, but still not too bad. The other thing I did do, which I didn't have time to record because I did have a family emergency today, we played Crysis 3 on there. I didn't record it. With max settings, with FXAA, I was hovering around 18 to 20 at 3840 by 2160 with everything very high, max settings and everything. When I did turn up anti-aliasing to times 8, the highest one, it went up to 4.5 gigs of VRAM, and it was hovering around 8 to 10 FPS. Again, this is at 3840 by 2160 with max anti-aliasing, literally everything maxed out on Crysis 3. I would say in order for you to run a 4K setup, you definitely need at the minimum, if you want to play Crysis 3, Metro 2033, and Far Cry 3, at the minimum, 1 Titan. But again, that's with no anti-aliasing and maybe turning 1 or 2 settings down, and you'll get about 30 FPS. If you want to run both games at max settings with no AA, I would say at least 2 Titans. If I had 2 GTX Titans with at this resolution on Crysis 3, I would definitely be around 36 to 40 FPS, which is not bad. But again, we're talking $2,000 in video cards. Pretty intense. Every other game I played, I did play Batman Arkham City. That stayed, I think on the benchmark, I averaged 56.9. Again, with no AA, just the FXAA anti-aliasing. And max was like 72. So that's very playable. Every other game, definitely playable. Dirt 3, it was upwards of 60 FPS. Every other game was playable of above 50 to 60 FPS, except for Crysis 3, Far Cry 3, and of course Metro: The Last Light that's coming out most likely. Definitely not at that resolution you don't want to play. So definitely stresses out your Titan. Definitely stretch out any video card out there. We do have a setup at work with 7950s, which hopefully we'll do a second one to Crossfire, and I'll do a benchmark on that to see if it does any better with 7950s. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did a quick video as well while I was there. I'm at work, I can't be doing all this stuff at work literally, but there's a video at the end you can see here that I did just recording while I was goofing off doing all this stuff. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Power GPU signing out. See you guys later. 4K resolution on a GTX Titan. Then to record it. That's our worst salesman right there. He's garbage. He's garbage.
Jesse, put the kid away.
You said put the kid away? What kid?
Well, that's right behind you. Get out of here!
What? That looks nice, dude. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
The screen's like here.
Yeah, because the stupid 4K only runs at 30 hertz. That's what kills it.
It's not good then.
Your mom's not good.
It was good last night.
I'm definitely gonna have to edit this video.
Go like this. Like you're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Exactly.
Yeah!
Actually, where's the...
You're not gonna like the price.
What is it, $12.99? $12.99. Let's say it's easier.
Let's get to work, Jesse.
There's no point. There's nobody in the store.